Yo, what is up guys, Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Apologies if you can hear my washing machine in the background. I don't mean my girlfriend, I mean my actual washing machine. So apologies if there are any sound discrepancies in this video, but I wanted to talk about a fight that has been recently announced, but quietly so, and it's gone under the radar. That fight is between John Ryder and Jaime Munguia at 168 pounds, super middleweight. Takes place on the 27th of January, and it goes down in Phoenix, Arizona. So John Ryder once again going to hostile territory. It's going to be a hostile atmosphere. There's going to be many Mexicans, Mexican-Americans rooting for Jaime Munguia, and they're going to be baying for John Ryder's blood. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere for this fight, and I can only see this fight delivering, providing John Ryder turns up to fight and he's not there for a payday. I see this fight being a war, being a battle, and I would say John Ryder will be a test for Jaime Munguia. Munguia is a very fun fighter to watch. Super aggressive, throws a lot of punches, has decent power. I do think he's been improving a little bit in recent years. I don't think he's the finished article, and quite frankly, I don't see Munguia ever being like a top fighter, but he's good, he's solid, he's strong, he comes to fight, and, you know, match him in there with the right guys, you're going to get wars. And I think we could see that with the John Ryder fight. John Ryder is not really the stereotypical British fighter. John Ryder fights out of a bit of a crouch. He's nice and compact. He's got a good guard. He's got a good power jab. And he's surprisingly efficient on the inside. Gets good head positioning. Uses his lead hand very well to get to the inside. Head control. Always has room for his free hand, which primarily is the left hand, him being a southpaw. He can fire uppercuts on the inside. Body shots on the inside, he can work up close really well. And even on the inside, defensively, he's quite responsible. And we saw Sergey Derevyanchenko give Munguia issues on the inside. I think Ryder can do something similar. Plus, Ryder has the southpaw style, or the southpaw stance. And I would say Ryder, pound for pound, hits harder than Sergey Derevyanchenko. And Derevyanchenko, dare I say, buzzed Munguia a couple of times, so I think Ryder can definitely have a lot of success in this fight. And again, if this fight is on the up and up, I certainly think John Ryder has a chance to upset the apple cart, to be honest. One thing though that isn't in John Ryder's favour heading into this fight is the punch output. One thing about John Ryder, he does tend to be quite economical. Despite him primarily being a front foot guy, he likes to really select the right shots. Like I said, he's economical, and Munguia's a workhorse. He's pure work rate, pure energy, throws a lot of punches, punches in bunches. In terms of winning rounds, that may be a problem for John Ryder, considering how many shots Munguia throws. So for John Ryder, I think this fight really depends on whether he can hurt Munguia. Because if he can't hurt Munguia, I struggle to see John Ryder getting a decision in Arizona. And even judging aside, can John Ryder outwork Munguia for more than 6 rounds? I'm not convinced by that. I think Ryders Chances for the upset basically depend on him being able to hurt Munguia. And the reality is, the openings will be there. Munguia takes a lot of risks. We know that. He does get hit. The openings will be there for John Ryder. It's whether he has the power. I think he's got the power to maybe buzz Munguia, maybe put Munguia in his place for a few seconds, that sort of thing. It's whether he's got the power to seriously hurt Munguia. That's the question. I think he's got the timing. I think he's got the accuracy. I think he's got the counterpunch ability to find those moments. Again, it's whether he can hurt Munguia. But that's what it's going to come down to here, in my opinion. I certainly think, regardless, he'll make a good fist of it. He'll put up a good fight. But is it going to be enough? I don't know. What I do know is I personally believe this fight is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a barn burner. The sort of fight I wanted from Munguia, to be honest. I like this fight. And I like watching Munguia, to be honest. I know he gets a lot of criticism for the lack of competition, but I love watching this guy fight. He's just entertaining to me. And if you put him in there with the right guys, you are going to get Fight of the Year contenders, like the Derevyanchenko fight. And I think this fight could be similar. I really do. I'm looking forward to it. I'm leaning... Well, if I had a gun to my head, I would pick Munguia on points. But I think the upset is possible here. I don't think Ryder should be underestimated in this bout. It's a good fight. It's a good fight, in my opinion. Looking forward to it. What about you guys? Are you going with the upset? I have noticed people who are talking about this fight. Many people are picking John Ryder to win. So that's interesting. Yeah, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy, peace.